Well, guys, good afternoon and welcome to the weekly update. It is March 10th, 2021, and thank you for joining us on our weekly update. So we're going to jump right into things here. Kind of changed up the format a little bit. If you've been with us up to this point, enjoying the and I put that in air quotes probably, enjoying the weekly update, then you know that I kind of had individual slides put together. But basically now what we've done is we've kind of streamlined it a little bit because I kind of feel like you get the point. Sunday is Miniature Melee. That's when we have all of our miniature play. We like to invite games of all sorts, all sorts of miniature games. Of course, right now we're in the middle of a Crusader campaign, and that is for Warhammer 40K. And that's going to wrap up sometime in April with a nice tournament. And that's going to be something very cool to see because they're going to take all of it's kind of like the climactic event of the tournament. Of course, Mondays, if you haven't been around or if you haven't had a chance to visit us, don't come on Monday because we're closed. All right. So yeah, on Mondays we're closed. However, we are minutes away from the store, which means that if you put in an order on through our web store, which of course is at lookinforgames.com, it's a headline banner right at the top of our page. You will go right to the web store. You actually see everything that is in our physical inventory. So please don't hesitate to place an order, even if it's on Monday, because not only will we, come in and fill the order, but we'll put it in a locker for you. And if you're in a 5-mile radius, we'll even deliver it for free. So just keep that in mind that you're not without your games, your cards, your accessories. Even on Mondays, when the store is not physically open for business, we always are open to meet your needs here at Lookin for Games. On Tuesday, of course, we have our Commander game, and we've been running a couple of homebrew campaigns both on Tuesday and Wednesday. This is what they call in the business foreshadowing, and we're looking forward to some other things going on with D&D as well. Foreshadow. I don't know, man. I'm having a great day. So Wednesdays, of course, is always free to play. We always have a featured game, but we have over 300 games on the shelf that you can pull off and try those out as well. As we start getting back into more of the social events and people start being able to, come out and start to play some more board games, know that have the confidence that we have a very large space that you have to work with, that you can still be as distant as you may want to be to play games. We keep a nice, clean shop here as well. And we always try to maintain all of the regulations as they come about, either from the state or from the CDC. So with that in mind, Wednesdays, again, is free to play. So please come in, feel free to come in and try our games. As a side note, we also have those same games in our demo library. They're available to rent, so you can actually take those home with you if you'd like. And again, try these games, because the idea is we want you to, make sure that you like a game before you spend your hard-earned money. We want to make sure that you like it before you buy it. So that's the free-to-play night. And of course, we also have Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is also free to play. And those run from 6 to 9 on Wednesdays. Thursday, we have Paint Night with Candace. And of course, for that, we always have a virtual setting as well. We post either in our Facebook events, or we will post in the comments of this video the Google link for the Google Meet. So that's how we join with you virtually. And another foreshadowing, you're going to want to get involved in some of the paint nights and virtual paint nights here coming up, because I got some cool stuff that we're going to announce. So that's Thursday night. And then, of course, Friday. This starts on Thursday, but the unofficial day would be Friday, of course, because it's called Friday Night Magic. Our DIY F&M kits, where we have a $20 Commander Legends pack or a $25 standard pack, and you get prize support for those as well. That's $20 and $25 respectively. And that runs actually Thursday through Sunday. You'll see the events posted on our Facebook page and some of our socials as well, some of our other socials, I should say. And so you have, a full range of weekend to jump in on that if you would like. So that is on Thursday through Sunday, and of course then we get back to Saturday where we have all kinds of board gaming available. We also get some miniature play in here once every other week and that sort of thing. So some pretty cool stuff going on here at LFG, and the calendar is going to start filling up again as we start swinging into the warmer months. So tonight, our game night is probably one of my favorite Kickstarters that we backed. I'm a big fan of alternate history, a big fan of sci-fi, and this actually does both of those things quite well. If you can sit for a moment and imagine that everything that we knew about the moon landing and the space race was all just a cover-up for something much more extensive going on light years away, then you will pick up Godspeed. Godspeed is a game for 2 to 5 players from Pandasaurus Games. The time varies upwards to about an hour and a half, and that's good for just about any player. It's a worker placement game. It's also an engine building game. It's also a resource management game. So there's a lot of very, very cool ways that are all wonderfully thematic with the sci-fi vibe and the space race vibe, because it's actually set in the 60s. So I was really excited that we had a chance, first of all, to back this game, and then to get it to the table. And I want to get it to the table again as part of our current Kickstarter sale, where we are actually moving some of our Kickstarter product at 25% off, and that runs through the end of the month. You can see we've got a great big selection, and that's actually not everything. That's everything that's in the Kickstarter section currently. There's a few titles that we probably moved off of there just because they were a little bit older. But anything that we backed as a Kickstarter, as a retailer, those are all 25% off now through the end of March. And there's some really great titles on there. Really nice opportunity to jump in and get some great things. Like Warp's Edge is a great solo title. On Mars is just a beautiful game. Rival Restaurants has been tremendous. Even Fossilis is beautiful. We always try to get the deluxe versions of games. So you're always going to be whatever copy or whatever version of the game that you're getting, it's always going to be the best one. So I'm very proud of the opportunities that we've had to not only back some of the mainstream publishers, like Pandasaurus, Cool Minis, of course, Renegade and North Star Games, but we've also had the opportunity to back some independents as well, folks that maybe not necessarily might have gotten to the table. And so, I believe in the Kickstarter program as it stands for the small market guys and guys that are not necessarily going to get a chance through mainstream publishing. So we are proud of our Kickstarter program, and not to start to get all misty or anything, but we do like bringing those games in, and I do like the opportunity that we have now to put them on sale so that we can get some more of those into people's hands. So that ends again at the end of the month. In the queue is a new section, and until we come up with a better name, that's going to be the name. It's a new section where we basically start getting into some of the things that we're going to have coming up, little sneak peeks, little sneak previews. And if I mentioned foreshadowing before, well, this is one of the foreshadowing. We are looking for adventurers. So what's going to happen is we are going to start calling out, searching out for DMs, searching out for D&D players, and people that would like to or were a part of our Adventurers League here at Lookin for Games, and for some interesting programming that we're going to have coming up here in the next couple of months. We're still working on a couple of the details, so I can't announce everything officially just yet. But if you follow us on our socials, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, if you're a part of our Discord program, please, keep an eye out for things, because we're going to be pulling the trigger on this here real soon. But if you are a DM and you would like to be involved in something that I can't announce yet, then please message us through any of the socials, or you can reach out to me privately through Discord or Facebook, and we will kind of give you a sneak peek of what we have in mind, what we're thinking here. So, also in the queue is, of course, the program that we are all very proud of and very excited about, and that is our continuing Painting with a Purpose for Extra Life and Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I have my friend here with me, the Mimic mug. Now, these are 3D files that have been graciously permitted to us from Ars Moriendi 3D. This is the Mythic Mugs line. If you get a chance to check these mugs out and you do 3D printing, they do some tremendous files. And the paint job by this, by the way, is from Matt. Okay, well, Matt, he was actually one of the winners of our last contest, and I should have wrote his last name down. Matt, apologies, but he did a fantastic job on our mug here. You look at it and you can't even actually tell where's camera, that this is a printed plastic. Looks like wood to me. So very excited. This is going to be in the first week of April 1st. This is going to be the next phase of our Painting with a Purpose. So we're going to be doing these mugs. You're going to have a couple of choices to choose from. You can see a couple here on the slide, both the Mimic and I believe that is the Fighter. And so we're going to have a couple of those to choose from. The way this is going to work is, if you already were part of Team LFG on Extra Life and you participated in the last painting contest, just send us a message that you want to be involved again. We are going to be making similar arrangements as far as the paint, the coupons, and all of those things, as well as a raffle. We also have some local businesses that are going to be involved. And I'm not going to announce everything today. This is just a sneak peek, but know that these are going to go very quickly. And if you want your choice, the faster you sign up on the Extra Life team on extra-life.org, join the LFG team, you'll be able to get quicker your pick of the mugs for Painting with a Purpose. So that is in the queue. And that is the weekly update. So again, as always, thank you for joining us and on our little weekly journey through the Lookin for Games calendar. And we will see you here around the table and around the store. Thanks again, and have a great day.